would like a Khan. Alright. He's about to fire. Second draft of the format. Oath of Teferi is not a card we are picking. This card's pretty great, right? Traxos, just like 4 mana 7/7. Can give it vigilance pretty easily. Other notable cards. Garner's pretty good. Fawn Elemental was really impressive in that last league. Cloud Reader Sphinx is really above rate. Jousting Lance is really strong in like white aggressive decks. I think Cloud Reader Sphinx is the second best card in the pack. Would probably be the second pick after Traxos. I kind of want to take the Traxos though. I think this card's really impressive. It's also a card I just need to try out, because I only had it played against me so far. So, getting in some... I mean, like... we have a theme deck. Cast... Oh no, it's legendary. We can't untap our Traxos with our Traxos. We kind of can, but... I'm going to read a few of the cards here, since we're going to be waiting a while for our next pack anyway. But pretty easy second Traxos. I mean, we can untap a Traxos with our own Traxos. This is true. Technically correct. It's like nothing else exciting here, other than like the Blessed Light. Oh my god, that Traxos life. That Traxos life. Is this another rare? Wait, is this any good? This looks kind of mopey. This looks like really mopey and slow, but we're going to be in a historic deck and it's like untrapped. This is just bad, right? Are we just going in Affinity? Is this like card actually good? I guess we have to try it out. We're going to have lots of historic spells in our deck. You think the Replicator is good? Okay, okay. I mean, it'd be rude not to take it and try out this nonsense, right? It'd be rude not to take it. No. Oh, the copies make copies. You're right, Stephen. I didn't realize that. That's so good. That's much better, yeah. Easy Eldest. I really like Theme Deck. Theme Deck. This is the best card. But Theme Deck. There's also a Voltaic Servant, but we can get this later. Oh my word, this is exciting. I'm like really happy about this draft at the moment. Familiar isn't even that great, yeah, that's fair. Eldest Reborn is a saga anyway for our Traxos and stuff. Even in our theme deck. Okay, cool. Oh my god. We'll wield the dodgy artifacts, cool. That makes sense. Limefoot is Bay, but we'll wheel it, hopefully. We've got an Ether Glider, which is a historic spell. Or we've got this Grow from the Ashes, which is my favourite card in the set. We're probably just meant to take the historic thing, because it's so good with the rest of our cards. But passing a Grow from the Ashes is really sad. Kind of breaks my heart a little. I like this colourless deck, it just needs Squee. We'll keep our eyes open for one, Teresa. Is Paladin? I don't think I'm taking the Paladin. I think I'm just going to take the Ether Glider. And then the Servant. The Servant's good with our Traxo. Yeah, this seems pretty decent, Espion. Seems pretty decent. I'm happy I'm recording this one for YouTube, I'll say that much. There's an Ancient Animus, which is really good. But I kind of want to set up the Voltaics Servant Traxos nonsense. And I'm not, like, convinced I want to be in green, since green doesn't have as much historic stuff as some of the other colours. This is powerful. This is going places. This is going places. I kind of want this. Is this nonsense? Is this nonsense or, like, actually kind of decent in our 6 historic spells deck. Might be nonsense. There's another Voltaic Servant, but I think we'll get one later. I know, right, amigo? It's really exciting. You're not a fan of the burb. Okay. I kind of want to try it out anyway. We can get another Voltaic Servant later. I kind of want to try this card out, so I'm going to take it. If we have room, we can play it in the deck. I feel like I just want another Servant. I feel like I can get them later is the thing. I don't know. We've got Grow from the Ashes, Soul Salvage. Is this any good? This looks really, really unexciting. Okay. Grow from the Ashes is the best card. So yes, we'll pick up a Soul Salvage later if we end up wanting one. Now I may ramp. Thank you, Stephen. I'm glad I've been given permission to ramp here. Tragic Poet for the Eldest Reborn. We're not actually going to do that. Just to be clear, but we can mill our opponent out. Like, nothing too exciting. I guess I take the Guardians. I can, like, rebuy some historic stuff. It's also just a historic spell on its own, which is, like, fine. This deck is exciting. We have 6 colorless cards. Historic card from among them and put them in the hand. That seems poor. This can just, like, return a Traxos, I guess. We're not playing any of the other cards, so I don't feel like... I guess this might end up in our deck if we get, like, super synergy focused and just want to reassemble things. Now we just need Karn and Joyrare. I would be down with a Karn. Karn in this deck. 5 colorless. I'm excited too. This is gas. I'm kind of sad I didn't just take the second Voltaic Servant at the moment though. Spiral can reborn the Eldest again. Now you're thinking, Steven. That sounds great. Do you think we're gonna have enough historic spells for this? Honestly, a second Guardians doesn't sound like the worst thing in the world, but if we end up in, like, blue-black, then this is going to be pretty decent. Voltaic Servant. The Mammoth Spider's so good. But, I think I just want to go all in on my synergies here. You like the Natural Bond? Maybe I was underrating that. Like, there's definitely a decent chance we don't end up in blue. For sure. You like Paladin too much? I've not really played with it. That might be another card I'm underrating. It's, like, pretty great in this deck. What is the world we're in now, Steven? I guess we're taking the Dark Bargain. Oh, Wrath. Wrath? If we splash for Wrath, it'll be pretty great in this deck, right? Wrath with, like, mono historic spells. Oh yeah, untap our Traxos to block. Alright, I'm in. I'm in with this dream. We need some of the 1/2 that fetches lands. That's what this deck needs. Enters the battlefield, you may exile target historic card from your graveyard. Okay. That's interesting. I assume we take this. There's a Siege Gang Commander, but we're probably not going to be in red. And this card seems really good. Yeah, Rona seems really strong, SBN. And I have Wrath and Sagas. Okay, that makes sense, Cambo. Can do some daft stuff. Yeah, I'm just going to take the Rona here. I think we're so unlikely to end up in red for Siege Gang that we just want to continue down this. It's an instant sorcery, so this is garbage in our deck. Esper Historic, here we go. Oh my god. I don't really know what we want from this pack. This pack's very unexciting. We could take like the Pardic Wanderer. I guess there's an Arvad the Cursed. We just go full on Esper. Arvad the Cursed with like these and this Traxos. Maybe this is just great. We've got like so many legendary creatures. 9/9 Traxos. What else do you need in your life? There's another Glider. Yeah, Arvad does seem good. I agree. There's a Weight of Memory as well. It's one of these two, for certain. I'm currently just gonna cut these green cards. Arvad makes Traxos 9/9. We're cursed to never see Surveyors. We really need a Surveyor. We have a lot of 5s, we do. I guess that means we just want this for curve reasons. It's also, this is double blue, which I think is going to be pretty difficult for us, since our mana is going to be pretty stretched. Trapper, you say? Trapper. This is pretty great too. It's also a Syncopate. I think we just want the Trapper though with our like mono historic. Can randomly kill our opponent with Traxos that way by tapping down their blockers. This pack's pretty bad. We are actually doing it. We sure are, Espion. We sure are. Oh, this pack's so heinous though. This pack's so heinous. I don't really want to take another 5 is the thing. Maybe we just want like the 1/3 for the sideboard for certain matchups. I do not really know. Right, there's an Amarythin Wall, which is an 06. So it's like blocks really well. I kind of want to kill my opponent though. There's a 3/4 flyer, which is pretty decent. Could just take the 2/2 as an early blocker. We've already got these Voltaic Servants though. I'd rather get another Voltaic Servant later if we want early blockers. So I think I'm just going to take the Sphinx. I think the Sphinx is really, really good. Is Compass too bad? Oh, maybe it was... I mean, Compass does our historic stuff, right? I think her Compass is quite awful. But it might be that this deck just needs the fixing. Don't know how much I buy that, but maybe the Invoke the Divine here. This might be what... This is at least a good sideboard card. Blessing is pretty decent in this deck. I think I want this as a sideboard card that we could maybe main deck though. We only have the 1 Saga for this. Could take a Cold Water Snapper. Or maybe a Rescue. The Trickster is nice, I just think it's going to be too hard for us to cast reliably, Espion, when we're torn between 3 colours and it's double coloured. Yeah, we might get some more sagas, that's true. I guess I'll take the Tragic Poet because it has the most upside, because we could get more sagas. I think I agree with you there, Stephen. That it has a lot more upside than the other cards. This is a good card. This is whatever. There's a Board the Weatherlight. Real historic card, put it into your hand. Is this good enough? I think this card's not really very good. But I might be underrating it. We don't have that much white. We're kind of splashing white is the thing. So I think I still just want the Pardic Wanderer. Because like splashing the Board the Weatherlight seems really unexciting to me. I think we're a bit more black and blue. I don't know. We're definitely a bit more blue because our blue's low in the curve. Yeah, I think I agree with you that even in our deck it's not good enough. I think I agree with you about that. I'm going to take this for Constructed. Because I like Rat Colony. We might opt. We might. We'll see how it ends up. Skittering Surveyor. Okay, what else is there? This is pretty bad. This is pretty bad. This is not worth the double splash for Blessed Light. I'm pretty into the idea of. But I'm pretty sure we just need this Surveyor to be 3 colors. It like does everything for us. Missing out a removal spell is sad, but we need fixing. We need historic spells. It just does everything. Yeah, I agree, Cambo. We just have to take the Surveyor. The Surveyor is the dream card in this deck. Dreadshade. What else is there? There's another Board the Weatherlight. There's a Quende, which is a historic card. We don't have any first strikers though. It's pretty good with our Arvad, but otherwise it seems unexciting. There's a Skin Witch, which is like an early blocker. It's also fairly unexciting, but Quende is just decent anyway, you think, as a 2/2 double strike? It's decent, yeah. I could see just taking it. It triggers all our historic stuff, which is nice. It's probably better than the Skin Witch. I do need a few more reasonable creatures, that's fair. I'll take the Quende. I think I agree. How do I feel about the Construct? I think the Construct's just way too low power level for me to really want. Most likely anyway. What's this? Pretty sure this does nothing in our deck other than be a 2/1, right? What wizards do we have? This is an Artificer. This is a wizard but doesn't have an ETB. Yeah, this just does nothing for us other than be a 2/1. Although it's also historic. It's a historic 2/1. Yeah, you're right, Cambo. It's a 2/1 historic. So the fact that it triggers our historic stuff is pretty relevant. So like, on turn 2 it's a body, and later in the game it triggers our historic stuff. So it might be good enough. I think I agree. I think I agree that it might be good enough in this deck. There's also a Memorial to Genius, which I'm pretty excited about. Yeah, the art on Arcane Flight is so cute. I think I just want the early blocker. Like, I think our deck goes really big, so having a 2/1 to block with that also does stuff in the late game is exciting. Alright, Danifa Capuchan. So Danifa is great with Quende, great with Arvad. I think we just want the Danifa. Seems gorgeous. Pegasus Corsa also notable, but what is happening? What is happening? This draft is so weird. We're just getting every single card. This is too much. This is too much. The sad thing is I'm never going to be able to top this draft. There will never be a draft in the format that goes as well as this. We've already peaked. We've already peaked. So this Pardic Wanderer is getting cut. Banalish Honor Guard gets pretty big in this deck. There's also a Navigator's Compass. I don't think I'm living that life though. The mana is the one problem. Our mana is really sketch. I don't think I can justify playing the Compass though because it's so bad. You like the Honor Guard. I think I like the Honor Guard too. I think the Compass is just so bad. Even with the synergies. Just cut the non-Wrath blue cards. Yeah, I could see that being the case. Just cut like this and these. I kind of want to play the Rona. You're a bit confused lore-wise why every artifact card is historic. I think it's because, like, they've been around a long time, most of the artifacts. I think that's the reasoning, but... could play this. I'll put it in the board. Also keep the blue-black one cool. I'm glad we're on the same page with that, Stephen. O2 mono-coloured screw. Yeah, that's probably how it's gonna go. I think I'm cutting these blue cards like Steven suggested. We've got lots of stuff to do early anyway, so it's not like we'll fall too far behind. Excavation Elephant. Don't know if we're playing this, but if there's ever been a deck for it, it's probably this. Artifacts are inherently old. Oh my god. This deck is too much. This deck is just everything. Alright, so blue is our splash colour. We need to cut 2 cards. That's a good point, Other Autumn. Kaladesh might be the exception. I feel like you'd have taken the fungal infection. That's fair. That could be pretty good. So yes, we're cutting the Soul Salvage probably. And maybe the Cloud Reader Sphinx. Just to like lower our blue count. I kind of want to cut a 5 regardless. I feel like the Excavation Elephant is kind of surprisingly decent in this deck. We have 3 spells, we sure do. We're just jamming our creatures and hoping they get enough. Which they probably will be. The literal 21 creature pile. So we have to cut a 5-drop. And I'm probably just going to put this Soul Salvage in the board. Though, like, the Soul Salvage does get back good cards in this deck. I guess I cut the Guardians. Drafted all historic spells of the next 5 drafts. Is like the elephant in the 21 creature deck. Yeah, that's true. So we can cut the elephant instead. And this could be our 23. I think I like the look of this. I did that really badly. Let's lower this down a bit. So add basics. So we have a Surveyor. So we probably need... like, this mana base almost looks correct to me, to be honest. So we have like 8 white sources and our whites early on the curve. I kind of want an extra black source and 1 less blue. Almost, like this. Because we only have the 4 blue cards. Whereas we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 black cards. I think I like this. I mean, we definitely want the 7 white sources. Yeah, the Excavator Elephant could be pretty great in this deck. It's possible we're meant to be playing the Elephant. But I kind of prefer all my current 5s over the Elephant. Like, I think we do want some evasion. You like this mana base? Cool. I'm glad we're in agreement. I'm gonna export this, upload it to Stream Deck for a sec. And if I don't hear any suggestions for things to change, we're gonna jump into a match of this busted deck that can never lose. Alright, I heard no complaints. Let's go. Go, go, go. I think we've peaked. I think we're just never going to have a deck this good ever again. Like, in our lives. This deck does look amazing, Amy. Just like, I love how we just have 2 copies of all our key cards as well. Yeah, we're never beating an aura in our life, but I think I'm okay with that. Deal. Post this deck on Twitter. This deck will be going on Twitter. In fact, during sideboarding, I'll take a screenshot and post it on Twitter so that people join in and watch the stream. Because that sounds like good branding or whatever. Right, so we get to go Trapper into Glider into Arvad. Arvad not the best in this hand, but still pretty decent. Ooh, we can go Trapper into Quende now. And then start tapping things down and then make Quende huge with Arvad. The Quende really worked out, right? Because we got the second Arvad. The Quende's just, like, actually kind of great. How is this like Lantern Control, Steven? Explain your reasoning to me. That is a 3-2. Like your 3-2. It's pretty good. Nice 3-2. Hit you for free. We're even drawing well. We are drawing well. We're successfully not drawing our blue cards in this hand. I stand corrected. I think we'll be fine though. Right, so we tap down the 3-2. And if any of these trade with tricks, I can soul salvage them back. So I'm kind of inclined just to smash here with everything. I think that's like kind of reasonable. Cursed myself by declaring no blue. I sure did. Sure did do exactly that thing. I think I want to smash with everything here. Because if things trade off, we just soul salvage them back anyway, so there's like no need to play around anything. Like they could have the +2/+2 on tap thing, but whatever. We'll be fine. Life will continue. Fungal infection, okay. Sure. So are you taking 8 this turn, opponent? Off our Quende? Whilst opponent does this, I'm going to open up Snipping Tool so I can take a picture of the deck in between rounds. Oh, wow. They get to chump block forever. That's kind of fine, though. Get to chew through the chump blockers pretty well. Like, this is completely fine. Like, they need to have a removal spell for one of these, or else the 4/4 double strike is going to keep hitting them. And if they have a removal spell, I have the soul salvage. Okay, this is good. This is actually good. Against our, like, no removal deck. Draw Island, play Glider, and Wrath, win. That would be kind of dreamy, Espion, for sure. Quende is very beefy. Good call on picking up the Quende, Steven. I think I would have probably picked it up anyway, but you telling me to pick it up definitely swayed me. Alright. They're deciding whether to attack with the 4/3 here, which is pretty interesting. Opponent, do something. Oh wow. This means they probably have a trick. But again, I have the Soul Salvage. So I'm pretty inclined to block with my Arvad, I feel like. If they use a trick, we still kill their Sapling. And then we just Soul Salvage back the Arvad and it's fine. Yeah, whatever. I think we just block here. Quite happily. Have to get through the trick somehow. Ooh, that card's fairly scary. You'd rather attack with it? That makes sense. I think I like blocking, but this board is problematic for sure. I almost feel like I cast the Paladin now and like hold back my Quende to block and hope to hit a land next turn so I can double spell. Or like this plus this or something. It's kind of annoying if we have to trade the Quende off for the 5/4. Things did just get a bit harder. Things definitely got a bit harder. They only have one card left. They do. And we have a million. We're like pretty well equipped to grind here with like 2 flyers and a bunch of decent blockers. It's just their board's quite scary at the moment. The Spore Crown Ballad. Such an amazing card. It's really impressed me so far. Free mana 4/3 at common. What one are you talking about, GH? You mean the Deathbloom Ballad? That's only 3 mana 4/3 if they have the Spore Crown. I guess it gives you 4 power and 3 mana, 4/3 worth of stats over its like 2 lives, right? Spore Crown and the Mana Elf. That makes sense, Stephen. Yep. Skittering Surveyor. Okay. Any attacks? Yep. So if I block with my Quende, I probably have to Soul Salvage it back, which kind of sucks. I could block the Paladin on this. Losing the Paladin loses us some of our evasion, but we've got this for evasion in a little while. I think I do just have to like stop the 5/4 from hitting me every turn. So I think I just do this. And then hope to hit my land so I can double spell next turn. If not, I probably still just have to buy back the Arvad from my graveyard next turn anyway. To make Quende huge. I think this is good. Cast the Surveyor, they go get a land. So they only have 1 spell left in hand. It might not even be a spell, for all we know. They grab a mountain. Okay. Land is wonderful. Awesome. So, we get back Arvad. Kind of have to get back the Paladin, almost. The Trapper's not going to be great against their board. Whereas the Paladin gives us like a bit of reach, but at least the Trapper's cheap to cast, which is fairly appealing. Yeah, replay the Trapper, that's probably correct. The Trapper keeps like this stuff at bay. Yeah. I agree, Stephen. I need to play something. Yeah, well, I have the glider I could play, but it doesn't block very well, and we kind of just need to like buy a bit of time until our Arvad hits the board. So I agree that getting the Trapper seems good. Since Trapper stops, like, at the very least it guarantees this doesn't attack. Because honestly, with the Arvad coming down, they might be interested in trading this for this. Can't block very well at all, you'd say. That's true. I'm just going to take this free. Next turn, the 3/3 won't be able to attack anymore anyway, and I don't really want to lose my Trapper in combat against a Sapling token quite yet. Ooh, this one's decent. Alright, this turn we can play Arvad to make this huge, to like shut down some of their attacks. Then next turn I can go Surveyor Wrath. Yeah, I agree that me saying it doesn't block very well is a bit of an understatement. We can Wrath. Wrath's gonna be great. Doesn't matter what we do here, right? Because we're not attacking. Now we have a 4/4 double striker in defense though, so as long as they don't get a good draw step here, they can't really attack us at all. Ooh, that's also exciting. Get a huge lifelinker going. Not the Wrath we'd like to cast. Wrath lets us use Trapper as a blinding mage. This is very true. It's going to be pretty great. We also just get a flyer on board, which means we can start killing our opponent. Like a 5/5 flyer as well, because of the Arvad. So I can probably just pass the turn here. No real reason to attack. And we can use Wrath to like tap down a critter. Or surprise them in combat. Tanifa has double strike. Good point, Lobster. She does. Maybe we should have just cast Tanifa and gained 8 life. And cleared a chunk of their board. You might be right there, Lobster. You like keeping Danifa as an ambush. She is a pretty great ambush. This deck is so stupid. Like, the things we're doing right now feel kind of wrong. Opponent's just gonna tap 9 mana for the red burn spell. And we're gonna feel really sad. I was joking. Oh. So we go up to 10, and they get a 7/6, and that's fine. Okay. Sure. That's a card that does not do very much. Oh, is it May? It's May, okay. I'm not going to cast Wrath quite yet, because if they attack, then, like, that's good for us, right? Now we can cast Wrath at end step. Get attacking with our 5/5 flyer. So, historic spells, so all of this stuff can be cast at instant speed. Okay, Steven. See you in a mo. I'm going to tap down their 7/6 here. I don't want to have to deal with that garbage. Doing it off the glider because we can use Danifa as an ambush. And we kind of want to get our flyers in play, I think. An Envoy, sure. Right, now we cast the other flyer. can attack for 9, have our opponent super dead the turn after. This deck is so gas. We are kind of doing it, Steven. We are kind of doing it. This Soul Salvage was just amazing. So beginning of combat, I'm going to tap down their 7/6. I could just save this to ambush a creature, but I think tapping down their 7/6 is just really safe. Yeah, I suppose. Kind of in love with this deck. I wouldn't go that fast even, but oh my gosh. But your shout about the Quende and the Soul Salvage both were so right. That's what good teammates do, Steven. They sure do. Maybe I just let them attack and ambush with the Danifer. That would be delightful. But yes, this is also fine. That's what good teammates do, don't they? Don't they, Phil? Not sure what opponent's hoping for here. Another Wrath Capuchin. Okay. Come back, Steven. I didn't mean it. I think I'm going to attack with the Danifer here. Come back, Steven. Wow. Okay, I'm going to be a moment. I'm going to take a picture of this deck and upload it to Twitter. Because I think this is a thing of beauty. And people need to know what they're missing out on. Alright. Draft. Alright. Do we want to change anything? I don't think we do. We didn't really see much. I wish we could kill the Sapling Lord more easily. We're pretty bad at killing Sapling Lords. Oh, we have a second Soul Salvage in our board. That deck's really slow. I kind of want the second Soul Salvage over something, since their deck is so slow. The Saga's not even good. The Edict's pretty bad against them, for sure. I can see just taking it out. We've got better things to do with our mana. I think this is still decent. But, I think we've got better things to do with our mana. So I might just take this out regardless. I like that. I think I agree that we just got, like, better things to do with our mana, and it's not the best in the matchup considering they have mono tokens. Alright, tweeting about the deck now. Five Trampler and upgrade. What's the 5/5 Trampler and upgrade on? I missed that, sorry. Also, I have now tweeted about the deck that we are playing. This is fine. Kind of fun. Maybe this isn't fine. I don't know. I'm kind of inclined to keep this on the draw. It doesn't do anything till turn 4, which is a bit scary against their deck. It's fine, Other Autumn. Maybe we just want another one of these. We might do. This hand is unexciting. It is quite It is for sure quite Whatever. I am prepared for my future being run over. I am too greedy for my own good. See, we drew another 4-drop. We're great. Can't possibly lose. Bit late there, Stephen. Bit late there. And instantly improved by that draw. See? We drew a 2-drop. Oh. Wait, this is brutal. We can't actually cast our 2-drop because of the Gaia's Protector. Oh. So much justice. So much justice. Why is there so much justice in this stupid world? Draw the 2-drop. Look at the Gaia's Protector. Sure thing. It's fine. This is why we keep bad hands, so we get to play game 3. I will block your 4-2 and hope you don't have the Anthem Pump spell. That would be kind of unbeatable if they put a counter on all their critters. You're not meant to actually have it. God, so rude. Alright, so... any creature we cast has to block this. And then they sack this to the Omnivore and we die? Yeah... kind of not ideal. Kind of not ideal. They're like 100% going for it as well. If anyone ever questions whether there is justice that ever happens on the screen, we have seen the answer. Kind of amusingly, if we'd cast this Voltaic Servant to chump block, we might have won this game. Who knows? Like, we might hit the land to cast this, or even just like cast another blocker to try and trade off. I don't know. Casting the Servant just to gain 4 life might have given us a decent chance. Right, yeah, just win game 3. We just really wanted a game 3, right? So, now we get to have it. I think we're just running this back. Counterpoint. You've also never seen anyone draw as well as on this stream. Good point. Well made. Dreamy hand. Can't possibly lose. Just never ever losing. Counterpoint 2, I have Stephen helping you. Are you saying that Stephen is dragging my luck down? That because Stephen is helping me, I'm therefore less lucky? Because I could believe that. Nice one lander. Nice one lander. Just gonna cast the bigger creature. We don't get to gain life this way, but get to save our like 3-mana historic things to tap down their blockers and just get in more damage whilst they're stuck on lands. No, so rude. So rude. Alright, let's just cast Traxos, tap this down, attack for free. You would suggest that my luck level has a lot more stats in it than Steven's. I would agree. This card's pretty hype in this deck. Ooh, what does Marwen do? Does Marwen do nothing? I think Marwen does nothing. So we're just gonna run our opponent over. Now hit them for 10. Let's tap down this. Always yield. Attack for 10. Oh my gosh. Now we get to go like end step tap, untap tap with the Wrath if we want. Or the Wrath plus Trapper. The Elf is awful. Doesn't seem like the best. Not sure I'd be as aggressive as saying awful, but doesn't seem particularly good. But it does mean opponent has mana. They have 4 mana. And they're probably just super dead to my board. Even if they have a chump blocker for the Traxos, we'd get in for 6. Okay, Elf Tribal. Such Elf Tribal. Oh, Traxos has Trample as well? Oh my god, I should read my cards. You're right, Nucleo. This card's ridiculous. You can't even chump block it. Jeez. I did something truly amazing in this draft. It's quite something. So I can tap down this. Attack with everything. They can only block 3 power of this, so they're dead. I'm gonna do it in beginning of combat. just because I can. Get opponent's hopes up that we have nothing. So they're just like super dead, the trample, cool. Maybe they don't have a historic card. I should have moved to beginning of combat and then paused for like a long time. The false hope. The false hope is real. Liliana may be the last hope, but I am the false hope. This deck is so stupid. Oh. Give them hope. Immediately trample into the dirt. Break them. Oh, I feel guilty now, Cambo. I feel guilty. Your words are revealing me as the monster that I truly am. Dominaria Limited is delightful so far. You could say that was historic, but Alright. See if we can keep winning with this. I think I'm meant to hesitate and pretend that I might keep this hand, but even I'm not quite that greedy. Oh boy. Keep the swamp? I guess I keep the swamp. It casts my artifacts. Not like this. Not like this. The thing is, disposable hero. Is this format legendary? Or is it historic? That's the real question. We're drawing pretty well so far. Not gonna lie. Not going to lie. Plains, then island, then Traxxas. The dream. Kind of doing it. No. That's pretty good. Gains lifelink as well. Right. Guess I'm just attacking for 2 here. I thought there was a chance. I don't know. This thing's gonna be pretty big. I guess it's then just gonna die to a blocker though. So like whatever. Opponent might just keep missing their second colour for the rest of the game. Oh boy. Now the game slows down. I could have probably bluffed in for 1 there. Maybe. I'm not convinced it's worth it. I don't think it's worth it, Steven. Like, they're gonna gain a bunch of life here. We're not gonna actually be racing them. The game's gonna slow down. Either we're gonna die or the game's gonna slow down. I don't think the 1 damage on them matters. Attacking with the 2/4. Huh. We couldn't attack with the glider. Steven. There's a bed in play. I wanted to play my 3/2. I don't think I double block here. I might just block with a servant and not take damage. I guess that's fine. I don't think I double block here. Losing 2 creatures to a trick. Or like trading this with a trick. Just like kind of unexciting either way. Oh come on. Land please. Once we draw a land, we're actually in like a really decent position. Against opponent's mono white strategy. Oh yeah, untapping our glider. Completely irrelevant to everything that's going on right now. If we hit a land, we get to play Traxxas and have a 7/7 blocker immediately because of the servant. So that's kind of hype. Kind of have to do these blocks and take 3, I think. I don't think this game's going to be about trapping anyway. So trading off our 3/2 is fine. Yes. No tricks. I'll take it. That's a flyer. Yeah, I could see that being the case, Steven. I think I agree with you. Do I bluff an attack for 2 here? I don't think the guy... Oh no, I have to pay a mana, so it's not really bluffing an attack. We just play our stupid Traxxas. Flyers are quite cheat. OP, please nerf. If we hit an island, we get to cast our own blocker for it, though. And we've got the Traxos beating in for a lot, so we're still in this. Okay. Divination is fine. Combo assembled. Servant plus Traxos OP. Oh my god. Need an island. Island, please. Right, we can attack our Traxos. But then we can't cast the Paladin or the Quende. I think I just need to keep casting things. At least then I have... Yeah, I think I just need to keep casting things. It kind of sucks. This bard is actually being kind of a problem. Right, we have to hit an island for the Sphinx next time, so that we can block their Sphinx. Strong. I'm gonna take out one of these gliders, I think. I think I agree with Steven that they seem suboptimal. Also, mulling to 5 is pretty suboptimal, so we'll probably be fine in the next one. So, what was it? The Adamant was one thing we were considering. Is there anything else decent? Not really. We could bring in another flyer, just like... This doesn't even block the 3/4 flyer, though. So maybe it's just not very good. I do think I want this, though. You don't see any bards. I don't know how else to pronounce it. Is it meant to be like baird? Or something? Take out this glider. I guess we just run it like this. When we don't multiply, we're probably fine. Sure. This is a very slow hand. But it's like most of the way there with mana. We've got our Traxos and some stuff to untap it. Bayard. Okay. Bayard is doable. For sure, Ms. Lethal. That took me a moment. Ooh, Knight of Dominaria. Great, we have perfect mana, we have some things to cast. Hand is appropriately slow. We do have a nice curve. We have a nice curve of 4 into 4 into 4 into 4. We have a nice curve of Wrath Capuchan into Academy Drake. I think that's what I'm doing. Decent chance this just ends up getting killed with a removal spell. But that's fine. Killed with a pump spell. I mean, got there eventually. I would like to draw lands for the next few turns. If this eats a combat trick, then it probably means the Cloud Reader Sphinx is good. So. Please be good, please be good, please be good, please be good. Just let me block. Don't have anything. Don't have anything. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. This is amazing. This is everything I wanted in life. Oh my word. Can die happy. It did work, Stephen. It did work. I guess we just pass the turn, since we can, like, flash in all sorts of garbage now. I can attack for free, pass the turn, flashing Quende. They didn't have a trick last turn, so they probably don't have a trick next turn, right? I need to draw Step Sagas. Okay, that makes sense, Campo. That sounds gas. It is happening over autumn. Oh my god, it's so exciting. Maybe I'm meant to leave Wrath back, and if they don't attack, then I get to play Traxos. But, like, flashing in Quende and eating an attacker also sounds pretty great. No, this card's rude. Also rude is eating an attacker here. There is more than one person in the world of that name, Stephen. As surprising as that is. Surprise attacks because you flash it in on end step and then untap and untap it. Oh, right. Sorry, I get what you were going for now, Cambo. Oh my god, just gonna ambush everything. I guess now we just pass the turn of Traxos up. That feeling when all your creatures are FDKs. Oh, this is gas. This is kinda gas. Creature survives combat, life doesn't get better. That is the story of my life, Phil. This is the peak. This is the best moment. My creature surviving combat. Never mind, everything sucks. I'm gonna lose to the Sarah Angel. I guess we have a spare Wrath. So, like, we can go Cloud Reader plus Wrath to double block, which is kind of fine. Right, get down my Traxos. Oh my god, land, please. I just want a land. I can start swinging with my 7/7. Which is probably fine. I can go like Voltaic Servant, untap the 7/7. Attack with my Traxos. End of turn, untap the Traxos. Beginning of combat. I messed up, didn't I, Cambo? I should have done beginning of combat. You're right. I almost want to attack with this too. If they block it, I get like an annoying creature off the board. Like, getting either of these off the board is pretty great for me. This is good. We still have the free to... No, we still have the 1/3 that can block their free one. Which isn't, like, the best thing in the world. But if both of these attackers get through, then they die to the Traxos on its own, so they have to block this. I think this is good. It's pretty good, Steven. It's pretty good. Yeah, now we get their Bayard off the board. Which is good, because it makes pressuring them a lot easier while still deploying threats. And they almost can't attack with the Sarah Angel now, because then Traxos plus Wrath probably does them in. Six mana. No! I have to block this and hope to draw a land for my Eldest Reborn. Yeah, that's pretty bad news. It's pretty bad news. Right, land. One time. Oh my god. Maybe we're meant to have 18 lands, I don't know. This is like every single game we're just desperate to draw lands. Hmm. Apparently so, Phil. Apparently so. Kind of have to hope our opponent just draws lands the next few turns now. These 4-2s have been disappointing. I will say that much, Stephen. Yeah, Other Autumn, I'm kind of heartbroken about it. I guess I have to double block this. How do I ever kill the Sphinx? So I double block this and hope to draw a land to Eldest Reborn Sarah Angel and just hope they don't have any more creatures. And I go to 1. But if I draw a land and they don't have another creature, I'm probably like in a decent position. Yes, I do this. Like, the other option is chumping. Yeah, this is the only option. Like, chumping both is just worse, right? It's from 1. No creature. This is bad. Yeah. Flying creature 2. So, we just have no outs. Yeah. Oh my god. If we draw a land at any point in like the last 3 turns, we probably can't ever lose. It's kind of rough. Draft like the actual best deck. I'm really wondering if you're just meant to have an 18th land in this deck. We might want an 18th land. I'm wondering that, Nucleo. Like, our power level is so high. It is conceivable. I don't think I'm going to put in an 18th land at the moment. But we have spent like every game wanting to draw more lands. Cut a 4-2 for a land. Yeah. I guess. We'll do that. We do spend every game just wanting to draw lands. And maybe that's just bad variance, but like the curve is also really like kind of top heavy, and the power level of the deck's really high. And we have like a bunch of card advantage that we can like take better advantage of with one more mana. Like the Replicator's better with another mana. 18 is a lot for sure. I'm not like happy about playing 18 lands, but I think it's conceivable that we were just meant to all along. As I say, it might just be bad variance that we've been missing on lands a lot, but it might also just be misbuilding the deck slightly. Okay, we're only a land away from surveying for a plains, so this hand's great. It's just hopefully it's just a 2-1. Can do other stuff later on potentially. Hopefully we just get to trade it for the Honor Guard. I guess it's kind of awkward because we want to trade the Surveyor for this, but... Oh wow. Just deal 4. I really want to take this off the board, but I'm probably just meant to try and trade the Surveyor with it. Which sucks because they're going to get lots of value. But like, this lines up well against their 3-2. So I'm pretty sure this is correct. Yep, it worked out. For sure. We don't have any double colors in the whole deck. Traxi. Yeah, we have a Traxos in hand, which is pretty great. We have like no color considerations, really. So I guess I'm just gonna get another plains, since like we have this combat trick, which is hits down low on the curve. Like, we're free colour, but we have no double colours, which is pretty nice. Hopefully they don't have the free 2 to bounce our whole board. They do not. Okay. Oh geez. Are we just going to lose this game to a bunch of 2-1 unblockables? Quite possibly. Quite possibly. I'm going to pass the turn and hope Wrath gets to ambush here. And that they don't have a historic spell. Yeah, who has 2-drops in their deck, Steven? Why would you play a 2-drop when you could play a 4-drop, and then another 4-drop, and then another 4-drop? This is pretty exciting. Is this getting countered? Okay. Syncopated, apparently. Yep. I think I'd rather get a Relic Runner off the board, since those are really annoying going along, and hopefully they don't have too much that synergizes with this in their deck. Wow, our hand is awkward against their board. Like, I don't feel like it's a plan to cast the Replicator and trade it off with a 2-1. Maybe we cast the Replicator and then hope next turn to go like Glider, make a copy of this. If we hit a land, we even get to like give one of them indestructible. Okay. We could lead with Traxos, but I think leading... You prefer leading with the Traxos? It's probably fine. I don't know. I think I prefer leading with the Replicator. The Replicator gets to block the 1/3 as well, which gains us an extra life. And then like next turn we can make a copy of it. And hopefully have Adamant up if we draw a land. Okay. That's a 4/4. That's pretty scary. Land is great, so we get to go Glider, make a copy, and use Adamant to take down the 4/4. The South Replicator is actually kind of decent. Alright, let's pass the turn. We need to fade a few draw steps from them, but we are stabilizing, just about. Awesome, we get to kill the Relic Runner if we want. So we can go like this, and I guess we'd rather have the real one, right? We can go like this and Adamant this. We go down to 3, which is obviously scary, but there's not much we can do about that. Like 3 leaves us dead to like Wizard's Lightning. Leaves us dead to another one of these, copied with the trigger copied by this. You think we'd have been winning easily on the play? I imagine so. I think we're still in an okay spot though, as long as they don't have anything this turn. And we fade like a 3 damage thing. I guess flyers are also quite scary, right? But hey. Oh. Right. I could just go Traxos plus Glider and get Traxos untapped. Kinda want to get replicating though. I'm gonna go Traxos, replicate, and then next turn Ether Glider, replicate, and we should have them dead in like 3 turns. This way. Or at least be providing a lot of pressure. And it's possible they attack here just to trade off the 2-1 with a 2-2. But we'd be kind of okay with that as well, because that would close out some number of outs for them. Since, oh, Trampoline Tails. Thank you so much for the host. I really, really appreciate it. To everyone joining us, we're playing an Esper Legends deck in Dominaria draft. It is quite sweet. Although we're a bit under the gun to our opponent's Wizards deck this game. Alright, I'm absolutely trading off here. Pretty happy to get this thing off the board. It means we can't go as wild with the self-lit replicators, but I think we're still going to be good here. Thank you so much, Trampoline. Hey there, Lottador. Alright, so... do I go Smork? Certainly hoping to go Smork this game. Alright, so... we have to kill our opponent quickly here, so I'm just going to attack with both of these. And not leave our 7/7 back. And then, if we draw a Historic Spell next turn, we're threatening lethal, since Traxos is really hard to chump block. Alright, not a Historic Spell, can still hit for like 4. And then next turn we can attack with everything. I'm not going to attack with everything this turn because it leaves us dead to a pump spell. Which seems like a bad place to be. Alright, please be good enough. Please be good enough. No Wizard's Lightning. They just have a land most likely. They played out their 8th land. Alright, we can't untap this, but we can attack with the team and hopefully kill them. If they have a flash threat, we die, but I think I'm fine with that. I think we just need to try and get our opponent dead here. Awesome. Sick. Alright, everyone who's joined, this is our disgusting deck. We finally added an 18th land to it, because we were finding we just always wanted to draw more mana with this deck. I don't think there's anything I want to board in here. Against 2-1 tribal. We're just going to run it back. Go team, yeah. Hopefully you can keep winning with this. We've got 2 copies of Wrath, Traxos, and Arvad. You feel like this is not a Soul Salvage matchup? That's fair. I can see taking it out. I guess I'm a bit worried that, I guess once we start boarding out stuff like Soul Salvage, we could almost board down a land. Windgrace. Which one's Windgrace? Sounds decent. Got a 2-drop, which we don't have many of in this deck. And then the Surveyor's going to be amazing against their 2-1s. To anyone who's just joined the stream, who's enjoying it, I normally stream 3 days a week. I'm trying to do like Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday whenever I can. And I play a whole range of formats. So please consider giving a follow and such. Opt got reprinted again. It did. It's now like just a staple of standard, I guess. Something they always want in standard. Ooh, that was pretty scary. Get to cast our Danifer next turn though, and then like an Arbad in a couple turns. So I think we're gonna be fine. Because Danifer plus Arbad is a fair amount of life gain. Yeah, it sure is, Phil. It's a really nice card just to have around. I'm gonna attack here. If they kill my Danifer, they get to attack me, which is sad, but I think we're going to be racing this game, so... the way, like, our hand looks against their board state, racing seems pretty likely. Interesting. So we can use the Surveyor to get another land this turn, and next turn we can go Arvad to make this a 4/4. Which seems like what we're going to do. I guess I shouldn't have played the land first, because it gives them info, but whatever. Something has to rival Dreadmore for the most consecutive sets. I'm really sad they didn't just accept it and put Dreadmore into Dominaria. I think it would have actually been. I'm sure like only 5 people in the world would have found it funny, but I would have found it hilarious. Ooh, another one of these is scary. That's a lot of evasion, especially with this potentially pumping them. But their hand's almost empty. I'm gonna get to attack with a 4/4 first strike lifelink this turn if we want. There's also the option of like waiting a turn so we can flash this in. It's like a combat trick. Let's figure out if we want to do that. So, because we can also try and ambush the Adelies with our Wrath if we do that. So if this is a 4/4, they can't block it down. They can go like 4/3 plus 2/1, but then we kill these two, and the other two can't kill it in combat. I just want to gain life. I'm just gonna cast the Arvad. They saw the Wrath last game, and were got by the Wrath, so I just don't think they're gonna. I just don't think they're gonna try and attack into Wrath mana unless they have a way to prowess through it. So, don't think it's worth taking the risk, and like this is pretty great for us. Gaining 4 life and potentially getting in for a chunk of damage. Yeah, this is awesome. We're super happy about this. And they can still only just attack with this because they didn't draw a historic thing for their relic runners. I guess I attack with both of these and not the Arvad because I don't want to trade the Arvad in combat. And most likely just casting the Sphinx post combat. This is fine. If they hadn't blocked, we could kill them with Wrath. But as it is, I'm fine with this situation. Still just like getting in for damage with Danifer, which is great. Right, let's just cast our Sphinx. Bottom both of these. Casting the Sphinx instead of Wrath, because if we end up drawing a land next turn, we can double spell. So, just uses our mana a bit better, I think. 6 mana. Wait, what? Oh. They got back opt value. Sphinx was basically Muldrifter there. It was kind of Muldrifter. It's kind of Muldrifter. Yeah, we got the Soul Salvage, so I'm kind of inclined just to, like, keep swinging. Could almost attack with the Arvad here, but I still don't think it's worth it quite yet. Don't want to trade it off. Danifer's just, like, unbeatable at the moment with the pump on her. And then I can pass the turn and cast both of these. We know they have Syncopate in their deck. Oh, whatever. I think I'm still going to do this anyway. I guess because of Syncopate, maybe we just cast the Glider main phase. And then pass the turn with Wrath up. Because as it is, it's pretty sad if they Syncopate the Wrath and then we can't cast our Glider when the Glider is lethal. This is pretty fine for us. I think this is kind of a case of like no matter how we do what we do or how we do it. They're kind of dead. Kind of super dead. That's true, it's a lot harder to counter Wrath with 3 mana up, for sure, Stephen. Is this an attackable scenario? It might just be. We've got the Soul Salvage, and probably just like dead a million different ways. Yeah, the Flunge. Flunge seems pretty good, for sure. We can bounce Arvad, but then we can recast Arvad because of Wrath. So that's fine. Doesn't make their blocks any better, which is nice. Yep. Opponent is super done. Oh my god. Kind of sad we only got the 2 wins of that deck, but the deck was real nice. Deck was real nice.